The top 1%, or if you're anything like me, you like to do the top 0.1%. That's how I like to live my life, and that's how I like to gamble, and I make it happen. So, all right. While the average investor is stressing over whether the SP 500 will move 1% today, the ultra wealthy have already exited the building. In 2026, the smart money isn't buying stocks, bond, or even traditional real estate. They are quietly moving their billions into assets that the government can't track and the public hasn't even heard of yet. They know something that you don't about the 2026 dollar, and they position themselves to own the resources, not the paper. Today, I'm taking you inside the secret portfolios of the 1% and 1% and showing you the three assets that they're hoarding right now. Okay, now we know AI is taking over. We know people, and most people know, a AI company, that is the way to go. We've talked about in my previous videos leveraging this to make pretty much 5,000 extra in a side hustle, like just kind of automating things. Like you can, but look, I digress. All right. What is the first thing they're buying? Okay. Let's just dive into the real stuff. Water rights. In 2026, climate instability and infrastructure decay have turned fresh water into the most valuable commodity on the planet. The 1% aren't buying water stocks. They're buying the physical land that sits on top of the largest aquifers of the world. They are securing resource monopolies while you're paying a monthly water bill. They are the ones collecting it. I'll show you how even a small investor can get fractional access to these resources-backed assets before the public price skyrockets. Okay? All right? We got some water here, dude. This is the water right here. It's good stuff, okay? We love our water. Okay, we love it. It's great. Now, the second asset, sovereign data centers. In the 2026 AI boom, we're getting back to that AI, right? Data is the new land. But the 1% aren't trusting Amazon or Google to hold their intellectual property. They are investing in private off-grid data centers located in neutral jurisdictions. These are digital fortresses that house private AI models that the IRS and big tech can't touch. They aren't just investing in tech, they're investing in digital sovereignty. If you own the servers, you own the future. Okay? So, think about this. Land. Look at this. Water. It says lard. I put lard. That's fine. Okay? Listen to me. I know what I'm talking about. Finally, they are buying hard collectibles. Why? Because in a world of AI-generated fakes and quantum computing threats to digital currency, the physical is the only thing that retains value. Why? Like, we are talking about high-end art, rare vintage machinery, legacy land, property that hasn't changed hands in 100 years. These are quantum-proof assets. They don't care about a 10% gain in a brokerage account. They care about generational preservation, okay, from the 2026 currency reset that I've also been warning you guys about, okay? So, yeah, this is why you see a lot of people, and you're probably like, oh, these people are super dumb because they are buying this, over here, or over there. Why would you buy that? Like I said, it can kind of be essential, even if it's watches, okay? Even if it's watches, like luxury brand watches, or, like paintings, you're into paintings. Like, this is why you see people buying this stuff sometimes in regards to that. Like, we went over saving accounts and how, like, yeah, you're focused on that 4 or 5% APY, but how that's actually kind of proven to be a disadvantage if you're leveling up and having more and more money in there, right? So, the 1%, I do want to stress this, they're not smarter than you, they just have a better map, okay? They have a map and can see everything, all right? So think of you have a map that's not fully, like, you just have a blank map, and they have a map that's fully discovered, and they know where to look. They're buying things that are kind of, basically everybody is buying infinite digital paper. They're worried about something more real. And you don't need $1 billion to follow this strategy. You just need to stop thinking like a consumer and start thinking like a billionaire, honestly, in a sense, or a legacy builder. But I put together a report on this, 3 alternative platforms that allow you to invest alongside the 1%. But comment below Insider Pass if you would like that, and I will drop it. I'm really wanting to, like, take you guys to the next level, okay? And I want to make sure you guys know everything you need to know to not be took advantage of and really elevate up in this world that it's ever so changing with finances. And 2026 and the boom that is coming, which is this little beast up here. All right? All right.